Most Americans are familiar with Guantanamo Bay and they've heard about that, but many people don't realize that there's a much larger prison at the Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan. In fact, the United States holds about 1,700 prisoners indefinitely in Afghanistan. That's almost 10 times as many as we now hold in Guantanamo Bay. Just since President Obama has come into office, the number of detainees in U.S. custody has almost tripled. Detainees can be arrested and detained based purely on the tips of informants whose identity they never learn and they never have an opportunity to challenge.
Did they tell you what you were accused of, who accused you?
No, there was no evidence against me. They didn't show anything to me.
We found that people are being detained in Afghanistan with no physical evidence against them. A functioning and legitimate justice system in Afghanistan is critical to the stability of the society there. The Obama administration has created a hearing process, and we went over there in February to see what does that look like. Is that providing due process to detainees? Unfortunately, it's not. There is no right to challenge their detention in court, so the only thing that they have is whatever procedure the U.S. military provides them.
During the trial, did the government present any evidence against you? Either witnesses or documents or any sort of evidence?
Against him?
Yeah.
في القضاء محكمة كيس الشواهد استعطزت وراند شوت كانت no evidence against him.
The U.S. military appoints what are called personal representatives to defend each detainee. But in fact, they're not trained. They have no legal background and no legal training. And in the cases we saw, the personal representative did almost nothing. A few of them asked a few questions, but it wasn't clear what the point of the question was. None of them actually challenged the evidence presented by the government.
Did the personal representative ask you any questions or ask anyone any questions during the trial?
No, the personal representative did not ask many questions.
In our view, it doesn't even meet the minimum international standards of due process that are required by international law. Detaining people without due process in Afghanistan not only violates international law, but it undermines the United States' long-term interests in Afghanistan. The problems that we've identified are not insurmountable. We interviewed many people in Afghanistan and felt that we were able to come up with some very solid solutions that we've recommended in our report to the U.S. government. There are a lot of steps that they can take right now that can improve the situation significantly.